Pietila, and this is the Lefty Nerd Podcast, episode 190. Today is January 12th. It's Thursday, and I haven't started off this video yet. So welcome to my channel, to this episode, and, you know, I post episodes. I try to post weekly, and they go up on Saturdays. I was thinking about changing that, but I'm not sure. Either way. I'm not. I haven't looked at like all the statistics and analytics and all that stuff of when my videos do best, because I'm not that pressured about it, I guess. So, all right. In this channel, you will find stuff with my circular knitting machine or my circular sock machine. I have an Erlbacher gear heart. I'm a knitter. I'm a hand knitter and a crocheter. Also, I dabble in all the crafty things. So I have some stuff to show you today that I acquired for Christmas, and a project that I started with an Advent yarn swap that I did with a friend. So let's get started on that. I'll first show you the things that I received. These were from my mother-in-law. The two items, I'm not sure. Oh, there was... No, that was it. Okay. I'm really losing my mind. Okay, I can tell you these are from... Oops. Gentle Island Knits, and these are needle stoppers, and they're little cat paws. Look how cute they are. Oh my god, these are so adorable. So I really love these. These are so exciting. Then she was like, I don't know if you'll actually knit with these or crochet with this, and I thought it was just decorative, so if you just use it as a decoration, I totally understand. But these are so pretty. She's like, I don't know what size they are. So I'd have to use my needle gauge to kind of get an idea. And they have little gems, and they're really cute. They're really pretty. I don't use a lot of straight needles, so I might use these as decoration. Not sure. The other thing she got was a crochet hook. I think these are all from the same seller, but I'm not sure. So I asked her if she could. I don't know how you do a gauge for a crochet hook. Is it the same? Do you use the same gauge as a needle thing? That's what I don't know. Okay, so she bought this, and I don't know what size it is. But it's so pretty. I do want to try it. I'm afraid I'll break it. It can't be that. I don't know. How many people have used like wooden hooks like this? Tell me your experiences. I'm curious. All right. Oh, the next thing I have to also talk about is I will be demoing. The video will go up on the day I'm demoing, but I'm hoping to do demos throughout all the time. So it's the Fiber Art Studio Tour here in Maryland, and it's a bunch of different fiber artists who have studios in their homes or in other spaces, and it's an open tour. So they open up their studio for people to come see. I will be at Avalon Springs Farm, and I will be demoing. They have Karen has a sock machine, so I'm going to just use hers, so I won't have to bring mine. So I'll be demoing there. I'll put the link down below for the Instagram page for the group of fiber artists, so you can see all the different stops, because there's like multiple stops with multiple, like Way from Colorway will be at Avalon, and another artist, and I can't remember the name, but so they have different artists that come in to all their different studios if they have space to do that. So I think that's really exciting and a good way to have like a mini show. Is that like, I don't know. It's like a yarn crawl, but at their studios. It's really cool. So I'm excited for that. Then I have this huge thing of fluff. Look at this. This can mean only one thing. I didn't finish my shuffle sweater, but I have woven all of those ends. So this is all the ends, because I'm doing the shuffle sweater. I can't remember the name of the designer. It'll be down below. But I used my Advent yarn, and then I had to bust into some other minis, and that's all the ends. So I'm really excited. Last night I sewed up the seam on one side, so I will be able to show you that. And I don't have all those ends. The only thing I do have is some balls of yarn still attached, because I need to seam up and finish off the fronts and the backs, because that's I'm doing that last. Well, last as in the sense in I might still add stuff to the bottom of the sweater, but last because if I need to add additional rows, if I put this together and I put it on kind of like if you were to put on a cardigan, I can gauge if I need more rows here. I did it to the pattern. I'm at the pattern. I'm ready to close it up. I'm on the next step of closing it, but I wanted to seam up the sides before I did that. So I'm not sure, is this, so this one I didn't seam up yet. So let me show you what I have going on here. So here is yarn for the front, and this will go like this on this side. This is this side, this is the front, and this will get closed up. So, and then the back is straight across, and you pick up stitches to do a neckline also, so I have to do that. I have to figure out what color I'm going to end up using. So there's that. And then I seamed the other side. So let me grab the other side to show you. Little remnants of yarn. All right, so I have the ends tucked with hair ties so the balls aren't flopping all over everywhere, so I could seam it up. Now let's see. That's the back. This is the front. And I didn't weave in that end yet, so I pull this to fit right. I think it's going to be good to start seaming up the side, and it's all done. What was nice is because my colors lined up, I could like line up my seam pretty well. But yeah, I think this looks so cool. I'm so excited about it. You can't really see the back because I have it like all balled up, but yeah, I'm super excited about this. I've said excited many times in this episode already. Oh bye! All right, so today, hopefully I'll seam the other side and then I can do the back and front seams, and then I'll have like really that done, and then the neckline and possibly length, because I'm not sure it's supposed to be cropped, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it on me, so yeah, I'm so excited. I gotta stop saying that. All right, so the next clip you're gonna see, somebody had asked if I could show my planters that I have. So I'm going to take one down and show you guys how they work, because somebody was asked about it in the last video. Then the video after that is pre-recorded from a few days ago when I finished Kitchenering the toes on a few pairs of socks I made for Hayes with my 48 stitch cylinder on my circular knitting machine. So yeah, that's what you'll be seeing next. So these are my planters. I took that one down so you guys can see the mechanism that you hang it up with. I have 4, and I staggered them. Excuse the dead plants. I thought those things were gonna live like all year, and it did not, so I've got to figure out what I'm doing. That one looks beautiful. That is my first that I had for a very long time, and now it is really thriving in this pot. So this is just mounted onto your wall with a single screw. And these are by Wallygrow. This one is called the Wally Pocket, if you can read that. Woolly Pocket. Wally Pocket. Thought they were Wallygrow. I'll make sure I have the correct link down below. Now let me show you the pot. Okay, so this slips over that thing I just showed you in the wall. So this slips over that because it comes out as like a lip, and this goes on it. And excuse our mess. The plants go into the front. So there's 2 like sections. This part comes out, but this is where you water it. You put the water in the back, and there's holes, and then it waters the dirt. Now on the front, it looks confusing. These are all solid holes, so the dirt isn't coming out, and these are all open holes, which is why you don't water it from the front section. You water it from the back section. And I'm pretty sure they're called Wallygrow. They have a great Instagram presence. Their pictures are beautiful. So there you go. That's my neon pothos that we got in the Outer Banks. Okay, so it is Tuesday, January 10th, I believe. Is it the 10th? Yes. I cranked last night 2 socks for Hayes, and previously I'd cranked another pair for Hayes that I haven't shown you guys. These are done on my 48 stitch cylinder. John got me for Christmas. I got a 48 stitch cylinder, which I can do like sport and DK weight on my machine now, so that's really exciting. So I've been playing with stuff I just have in stash. I haven't actually pulled out a real like wool skein of DK weight, which I'm going to. But I've just been playing around with the tension. I did hold 2 fingering yarns together, and I didn't get a picture of those. I made fingerless mitts for my father-in-law. But I'm going to show you guys these. Now, this yarn I've had in my stash since 2014. We used to have a local knitting shop that had their own house yarns, I guess, like their own brand. So this is Angora and acrylic, and I made a shawl as a sample for them. So I've had this a long time just sitting in my stash, and I finally used it. So these were a number 2 on the label, which is like a sport weight. And it was a gradient yarn, so they turned out really cute, though. I thought they turned out nice. So I need to give these to Hayes. She's excited to get these socks, so I want to record a clip here. Now these, I'm still messing with the tension. I'm trying to figure out the tension. And this yarn is like a baby yarn. It's a number 3, so it's like, I guess a DK weight, right? Because 4 is like worsted. Okay, so, but it's just an acrylic yarn that I got that self-patterns, and it's definitely a baby skein yarn that I got like on clearance a long time ago probably also. So I made these. And Hayes is excited to have them. I know they're acrylic, but, you know, a lot of the, like, socks that you get that are like cartoon characters and stuff, they're all probably acrylic. I mean, most likely. So I told you guys I love this Autumn League pullover, and I wear it like all the time. People are probably gonna get really sick of it. Oops. All right, so now Hayes has 2 new pair. These look much bigger than these, and technically they are bigger. Like if I put the heels together, I can't go by the length because I didn't watch the length, but they're gonna fit her, and well, they do fit her because I've put them on her feet. So it's just playing around. I'm just messing around. And so if you guys saw, I already posted a video making one of these socks. So if there's any videos out there that you can think of that if you're interested in a sock machine, or circular knitting machine, I mean, or if you have one and you have, like, say, questions and you would like, can you show this? Of course, I'll try it. I'm no expert. I'm not great at doing tutorials. I need to figure out a better view for my cylinder, looking into it, but we'll get there. We'll get there. All right, so I'm going to sign off for today. I'm not sure where this clip is going because I didn't actually introduce the whole podcast yet, so. All right. It's Friday the 13th, January. Glare coming in, I'm getting some natural light, and I'm in a tank top because I seamed together my shuffle sweater, and now I'm not sure how I feel about it. I've been so excited, like, all this time, and now I'm like, I don't know. So I seamed it together. We'll start there, and I'll put it on. I put a tank top on so I could get the full effect, because last night I put it on over like an oversized t-shirt, so maybe that was it. And I was really tired. It was late. So, I don't know. I still have ends everywhere, but let's put this on. I folded the sleeves over because they were just really long. Like, I don't know. I'll show you. her out of the way. All right. It still needs a neckline. It still needs this. And I mentioned it was cropped. I'm not sure I like how short this is. So I might have to go through my stash and find a skein that I have enough of to do this end of the ribbing. Or do I go buy, I didn't want to buy more yarn. I was trying to use yarn I already had. I used all of this. This was a patent scroy. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I'm very unsure about this. I feel like I need to get this one, right? I need to get this because I don't like sweaters that do that. It's too, I don't want my bra to be showing because I'm not probably going to always wear this with a tank top. Although maybe if I don't put a bottom on it. I still think it needs some sort of finish to the bottom. Let me show you that again. So I would appreciate to hear what you guys have to say, because I won't get to it. I'm going to be posting this video or editing it tonight, which is Friday, so it'll go live on Saturday. Because tomorrow I'm doing the cranking, I am not going to have time to actually record footage tomorrow that will go in the podcast, so I'd rather it go up on Saturday like normal. Just my brain. Also, I'll try to do footage tomorrow. That'll just go in the next episode. I think that's the plan. I did finish another baby hat. What are you doing? Why do you have to come in? Why does my family think this is okay? What do you think of this?
I think it's ugly as shit. And that was the one that I was like, oh my god, it looks so good. I didn't.
Until what?
Oh, until you decided you were doing the entire thing.
In all the colors.
You look like the song Reading Rainbow. Not Reading Rainbow, but the song. For some reason.
I just look like the song.
You look like the song. Like sing Reading Rainbow and then visualize that. Take a look. It's in a book. I can go anywhere. It's a look.
It's a look.
It's
right?
a look. Looks like it needs a hoodie and then like a pocket thing right here, and it should be made into a drug rug.
I don't think that's the term you should be using for that. I'm just saying.
Do you know what a drug rug is? When I say drug rug, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Do you not?
Is it culturally appropriate? Like, is that like a thing?
Culturally
I don't know.
appropriate for a bunch of potheads to get offended by... I don't think anybody wears drug rugs.
But where did the initial garment come from? You know what I mean? Like, are you offending the people where the garment officially came from?
I don't think so.
You need to go do some research, sir.
Well, thank you for educating me.
I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I don't know. I need to do maybe I should do the research. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Although now I kind of like it hanging off the shoulder, but I'm not going to ever wear it like that. I finished... Okay, he's coming back. In case you guys don't know the garment we are talking about. Okay, he's taking a minute. I finished another hat. Look how cute it is. Little baby hat.
What's up, bro? Got some pot? Everybody knows that guy.
That guy? There's a guy? There's just a guy?
Yeah, that's usually a guy. And he's standing on the beach with a surfboard and some carnauba wax.
Now you're really putting people in a bubble.
And then
putting your why can't I think of words?
I don't know. But then what's his face?
If I get a bunch of dislikes because of this, You're
I
canceled.
think it would. I
I'm
think it would
canceling
be.
you.
I think if you get a bunch of dislikes, it would be from your sweater. Wait, where's my garment from? Let's see.
Well, I'm just
West.
saying. No, you can't go from that because it's probably made like in a country that's not supposed to make them.
Wild Bill's Baja Company.
Baja. Aren't they called Baja?
Made
They're called
in
like
Mexico.
Baja jackets. I'm telling you. You better go do some research. Bye.
If you're offended because
Baby hat. I have enough to do one more. And I'm so excited. This was Lion Brand Mandala, and I made the baby blanket and a hat for a coworker, and I decided I'm just going to make extra baby hats in case I A, need them, or B, will donate them. So I have some left. Alright, I finished the Madoff series. That was interesting. I honestly didn't know like what the whole deal was because I'm never great at paying attention to like newsy type stuff like that. So I didn't have a clue. And that was interesting, I'll just say. And I'm reading Dante and Aristotle something in the universe. I can't remember the title. There's two. So I had thought I got the first one and I didn't have the first one. And so I got the first one and now I'm listening to that. So I'll put the link or I'll put the name and the author down below because I honestly don't know. And the real name of the book. But so far that's been really good. I've been enjoying listening to that because I do a lot of audiobooks. So, all right. I guess that's about all I got. I'm going to talk to you guys in the next episode. And like I always say, check on your people, message your people, make sure everybody's doing as well as they can, and be there for them. So that's what I got for you. John's going to go do some homework. And we'll get back to you on that, possibly in the next episode. Until then, knit happy. John wants me to apologize, but I don't think it needs, like, an apology.
Do you see what my marriage is like? This is my marriage in a nutshell. So go ahead, read them what you heard.
Read them what I heard.
Read them what you heard. Read what you just read me.
Okay, the name of them are Baja hoodies, just so you're aware.
Okay.
AKA drug rugs, because they were they were at some time made from hemp, which is a drug, right? Is hemp a drug?
Wow.
Then they were worn by many people who were AKA stoners, and that is how the name became the drug rug. But I just wanted to make sure, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Kind of like everything that I said, but
not.
But not. Yeah. Okay. If you could leave now, I have work to do. Would you guys like to see me work? Is that something that you want? Hold on, you'll see.
You don't want to say your company name on the
I'm not gonna say my company name. Who calls somebody and says
you were just put on hold. We ain't got time for this. I got like 5 chins.
This is very boring. I got told. Hello? That was a long 10 minutes. I have that customer want to know, are we good? Are we good with their account?